Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for F1 Manager 2024 as we continue our run here, our creative team run here with Broyar Racing. I think this will be the last episode of this season. I said it was last time, but I decided to cut it in half again. We're just simming through because I'm so frustrated with the crashes that we had a few episodes ago that I'm just like, let's just get to the end of the season and be done with this torture. So that's where we're at. We do have to do something with the pit crew here. So we'll kind of take a look at that. Well rested. I mean, we got... My goal right now is to get them down below 2 seconds. I don't know if we're going to get that before the end of the season, but, you know, let's try. We're still winning the pit crew stuff at the moment, so whatever we're doing is working. But the other pit crews are also very, very fast right now. You might get to a point where we just can't lower it anymore. That happens sometimes. Doesn't look like it's happened yet. We're still getting 3 thousandths of a second off every time we hit this button, so that's actually a pretty big deal. I forgot this race is on an odd day. It's so weird. It throws me off a bit. Wonder why. Maybe because the weekends in Vegas are a bad time to shut down the entirety. Well, that's Saturday still, though. I don't know. It's kind of a weird day. I'm sure they have their reasons. All right, can't do any more there. We're good there. Might be able to do one here. That all looks good. Got it down to 2034. That's pretty good. Alright. How are we doing on cost cap? It's getting low, but we're still fine. Do I want to... I think I want to do some more stuff here. I don't know that we're going to ever... I mean... I know there's one of these that we don't have to ever do. And I think it might be just be the car part test center or one of the simulators, something like that. There's one here that doesn't actually make that much difference. Maybe I do want to refurbish some of these or upgrade some of these. I don't know. Okay, I think it's the CFDs. I think it's because it only takes into account the CFD testing. I don't think we ever have to upgrade that one because it just isn't enough of a bonus, if I remember correctly. Maybe these other ones are okay to do. Yeah. Because we only do CFD testing for very small bits of time. I think the rest of these might be alright. We're going to go ahead and upgrade this. You know what? Might as well upgrade this. We got money. Not a lot of money, but we got money. That one's fine. These are okay. Boardroom. I mean, this was a cheap one to upgrade, so we'll do that one. Helipad is just refurbished, obviously. Everything else looks the same. Okay. You know, we're getting a little bit low on money, but we're going to be fine. Research is done. Let's go do some more research. We definitely wanted to put more hours into the underfloor, I believe was the plan. The underfloor is like got so much built around it, so might as well. Do we get one more hour session after this one even? In December? I believe so, right? Could be wrong. I don't actually remember. And all of that looks good. Okay. Now the money we put into building the buildings does not go against our cost cap, but the money for the maintenance does. We'll just have to take that into account. But so far I think we're still pretty far below cost cap. We're going to be fine. Okay, so chassis low stock. Actually, how bad is it? Let me go look at it here in a second. I've been kind of ignoring some of the stuff. We got enough there for a couple more races. We got enough of that for a few more races. Borderline there. We're fine on side pods. Underfloor, we're okay for a little bit longer. We probably need to get some more suspension. If we're going to do more suspension, we might as well do the best one, right? We might even need to be able to do 4 more. 2 more. Never mind. Let's do 2 more here. And that'll be it for now. And we've only got 3 races left. We just got to limp along here. There's our helipad. Research on the front wing. I mean, I feel like just continue doing more front wing stuff. Front wing's very important. Okay. Let's do that. I'm going to gamble. We're going to say 18th or higher for you. All right,
to the silver
good there. Swap out the parts. That's the only way we're going to get these guys limp to the end here. By running different parts during practice. I mean, part of me says, let's manage practice and only send them out for 1 lap. So that'll be a way to extend our parts a bit. Plug this in real quick. All right, let's go. Still alive, still alive. Barely, still alive. I mean, as long as we can send them out, we'll send them out. All right, let's go.
There's tension in...
All right, qualifying. Let's put on the gooder parts. It's so getting down to the wire here. Everything else is fine. Let's get to the race. This might be our first qualifying where we actually get to see how we actually qualify because there's no penalty against us. Hey, 20. We actually got to see it this time. 17th to 20th. Okay, so yeah. 18th and above, 21 and above it was a good move. Nothing else changes here. We're gonna go. Oh, not managed. Simulate the race.
That's Carlos.
Hey, we finished again. It's the little things. We're still in 8th place here. Haas didn't pick up any points. Got some points there. That was it, though. Still very much in a commanding lead there. I don't think anybody can catch us. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they cannot. Nice $700,000. That'll pay for that refurbishment of the helipad. Oh, no, actually, not the helipad. It was the boardroom, I think, that we upgraded that pays for. 17 mil in the bank. Construction delayed. No, just I'm not paying it. I mean, it's only 50,000, but it's not worth it that much to me. All right. Swap out. We're going down to this one. We might need to get some more rear wings at this point. Stall replacement. Let's just see if there's anything here. Chassis, we got 5 total. That's fine. 6, that's probably fine. Rear wing 3. We might need to do 1 rear wing here. Thankfully, rear wings are very fast. Side pods, we're definitely fine on side pods. Underfloors, I think we're okay. And suspension, we're already working on at least 2. So hopefully that gets us where we need. Again, we're just going to, honestly, at this point, I'm overkilling it because I do not trust the game at this point. Next year, I'm going to try and min-max a little bit more, but right now, we just need the money. We got to make sure we do not lose out on the money. It's more important than any penalties to our drivers or anybody else. All right, research on the suspension. I guess the side pods would be next. Engine cooling and airflow middle. Okay, that locks that in. Let me check this real quick. So you're good. It's dangerous, but you're fine for now. I'm going to put this back on. Sorry. In a second, I'll look at the other thing. Yeah, I just need to move the... Go here. Move the rear wing to you. And then underfloor, I'm going to put this on the car too. Okay. We'll do that. $18th, 21.
Our calendar brings us to the Middle East.
All right. Swap some things around. By the way, if you did not know this, I'm okay with it because it hasn't really hurt us at all, as far as I can tell. If you swap out your drivetrain stuff, the amount that you saw on how much fatigue your pit crew would have supposedly will go down even more if you swap around the stuff, because this actually is a hit to their fatigue levels. I'm okay with taking this hit because I think it's worth it for moving the parts around. And like I said, I haven't really seen the penalty within the context of a race yet, but that's what I've heard. I've heard it's technically like if we were at 50%, fatigue level or whatever like that, which is above the threshold, technically swapping out all these drivetrains theoretically supposed to drop us even below that. But again, I don't think I've seen the evidence that that is actually making that much of an impact on us. So that's the reason why, in case you're wondering. It may not be true. That's what I heard. I haven't actually done a side-by-side test to see, because it's obviously, I guess unless you export the save somehow and look at the metadata, I don't know if there's a way to see the fatigue levels in the context of the game here, while you're in the middle of the race session, that is. It makes sense. I mean, if you got to do a full drivetrain swap every single day, that would make some sense. That would take a lot out of your team. All right, everything looks good here. I guess we'll put the good parts back on because we don't like our pit crew. We just got to get to the final race with parts that have even just 1% life left. That is all. Because if we get there with 1% life left, we can technically start the race, even if we don't finish it. Simulate sprint, please.
Well, it's a different...
Guess I'll actually pay attention to where they finish this time.
Practice. Pay off.
What doesn't tell us right away? That's the reason I never really noticed. Okay, fair enough. It wasn't just me being crazy and missing it. Man, I'm so curious right now how big of a jump we're going to get going into next year. If at all. If we don't get any jump, then so be it. then they fix the game, which is fine, and we'll just settle back in to the long game. But if we get the jump that I'm expecting, this save might be over after next season. All right, nothing to change here. 22nd, 8th place. That is shocking. I would be shocked if he finishes top 10 in the race itself.
And that really was.
14th. Remember that one time where we actually finished first? We have come a long ways, haven't we? In the opposite direction. First and second on that, though. Oh, both sub 2 seconds. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, we're blowing that one away. That's so good. Love it. I like this. This is so broken. Like, I'm glad we're still getting the money, but the fact that how broken this is, did not finish in 14th place, which was 18th or higher, and we got the money. Oh, I love it. Hey, 88 overall rating. She's gonna be in the 90s, like early next season, which is crazy. She's actually gonna be one of the best drivers in the entire lineup going into next season. Yep, gearbox poor condition, we know that. Car part development locked. Yeah, that's fine. We weren't going to be doing... Wait, we're no longer allowed to manufacture? I did not know that. I did not know that we can't manufacture anymore. Everybody, all of our guys are secured going into next year. Wait, we do have one more race left, right? Yeah, we got Abu Dhabi. Okay, I was like, we got one more race left. Alright. We actually can't do anything on that one, so we'll just come down here and I guess play it out to the end of the season until we can't anymore. Because it should help us going into next season to be a little bit of a head start. I'm just gonna keep it going. I'm gonna see how low we can get it at this point. Since there's no more races, it doesn't really matter to do anything else at the moment. Oh, looks like that's as slow as we can go. We'll leave that there though. It's not gonna matter to do anything else. All right, plug that in. Let's go. There's a suspension, which may not matter, but it didn't cost a ton of money, so I might as well do it. There's a research on the rear wing. Definitely want to try and do another one if we can squeeze it in. First up, let's go ahead and swap you out. That on there. You're good. Suspension, let's make sure we put that on you. Go over here. Swap out. There. Alright, that's all we had to do there. We do need to do some research on something. Probably another rear wing research. Yeah. Okay. Oh, won't reach completion date. Okay, what if we... Like, is it possible if we take some people away from other things? Let's look at the suspension, because that'll tell us. Barely. We might be able to fit one more thing if we took somebody away from something else. That's not what I want. I want to go back to here. For example, the underfloor won't matter. Just because. Oh, that one actually might not finish in time, so we'll leave that one alone. I think we can technically take that one away. And then we'll put whatever we can in. We'll try the rear wing again. Then we'll try a suspension or chassis. I guess we'll do a suspension because we've done a lot on the chassis already. Now suspension again, we want low speed, brake cooling, which is tire preservation, airflow front. There we go. We can get that one done. And we might as well put all the people in it. It's fine. There's nothing else we can do anyway. All right, that's our last research. That is it. To the race. Actually, I got a stream here in like a minute, so we're actually going to zip through this one very fast. We'll say 18th. We'll say 21. We're not going to touch anything. We're just going to simulate literally to the end because it doesn't matter at this point.
The season draws to a close here.
I'm not even going to plug any changes here. We'll swing it to the race. As long as they got a part that's got 1% on it, they're good. Yep, we're good.
And among the drivers.
We actually got our money. That's all I cared about there on that last one. And number 1 and number 2 there, which is awesome. So we blew that out of the water. We got all that money. That's good. And there we go. Season's in the books. We had, man, a nightmarish part in the middle there, but we got it done. And we got some good development on these guys. I think they're going to be set up for really good success this next year. We did exactly what we needed to do this year. We barely skated by with top 9, I guess. Technically, Haas could have passed us there, but that's okay. 9th or above, we got it. So we're going to put a cut in there. When we come back, we'll do all the end of season stuff, in between stuff, getting the car set up, take a look and see how good our car is compared to everybody else, and hopefully have an incredibly fun and awesome season next year. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.